Eyes in the ether. Highs in the ether, senses in the street. Silent observation, every block you meet. Camera constellation, mapping every move. Algorithmic suspicion, deciding what to prove. Watches everywhere, but never watch the same. Transparency demanded, only one-way game. License plate, lattice, scanning traffic flow. Every intersection, watching where you go. Flock networks, tracking travel patterns nightly. Building movement graphs quietly and precisely. Database engine stitching timelines tight. Where you drove yesterday, where you stopped tonight. Park for a minute and the system remembers. Months of mobility locked in the servers. Every plate becomes a breadcrumb trail. Mapping association without a warrant trail. No courtroom cross-examining the machine. Just algorithmic inference behind the screen. Eyes in the sky, wise in the street. Surveillance state humming underneath. They watch every move that the public repeats, but never reveal what they log or keep. Eyes in the sky, data in the vault. Predictive suspicion labeled as default. Watching everybody walk in the beat, but nobody watching. The watchers in the seat. Telling to dashboards glowing in the dark. Network analysis drawing social arcs. Predictive policing claiming foresight. Statistical prophecy guiding patrol lights. Data fusion centers linking every thread. Friends of friends appearing in the web. Association mapping criminal proximity. Turning social circles into algorithmic imagery. But code inherits every bias it's fed. Garbage in the logic, suspicion widespread. The math looks clean, but the premise is thin. Probability guess is labeled discipline. Eyes in the sky, wires in the street. Surveillance state humming underneath. They watch every move that the public repeats, but never reveal what they log or keep. Eyes in the sky, data in the vault. Predictive suspicion labeled as default. Watching everybody walking the beat, but nobody watching. The watchers in the seats. Undercover cruisers blending in the lanes. License plate scanners humming in the frames. Rolling observation through the park and row. Silent little lenses logging where you go. Meanwhile, drones above the rooftops glide. Unmarked observers flowing in the sky. Thermal silhouettes through the darkness scan. Night vision eyes on the neighborhood span. They call it safety when the watchers deploy, but omnipresent eyes erode the decoy. Because liberty fades when suspicion expands. From actions to patterns machines understand. Stingray towers imitating cell towers. Harvesting signals every passing hour. Zones in your pocket, handshake the trap. Metadata mapped in every digital map. Who you texted, where you stood when your signal flickered through the neighborhood. Geothins, warrants, casting wide nets. Scooping device IDs like digital threats. Thousands of phones in the polygon grid. Every passerby suddenly investigated. Left it cause guilt was proven in court. Just because the system could generate the report. Eyes in the sky, wires in the street. Surveillance state humming underneath. They watch every move that the public repeats, but never reveal what they log or keep. Eyes in the sky, they act in the vault. Predicted suspicion labeled as default. Watching everybody walk in the V, but nobody watching. The watchers in the sea. Transparency demanded when citizens speak, but secrecy thick when the agencies keep algorithms hidden behind corporate walls. Trade secret shield and the logic that calls. Who becomes suspect? Who becomes threat? What probability triggers the net? The watchers observe every life we live. That accountability's the one thing they don't give. So the balance tilts heavy when Apple exerts, but hides the machine and who gets surveilled. A one-way mirror across every street where power sees all but refuses the heat. Satellites blinking, street lights that see. Observers remembering Britain used to be free. Watchers, watching the world we walk through. But the watchers themselves remain out of view.